It's here!
Frimley green wreck.
It's here. It's finally here. Welcome to the 2024 season with us here at the Frimley Phoenix. Hello there, viewers. So yes, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the 2024 season. If you haven't been with us before, where have you been? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And welcome to Thrills, Spills and Average Cricketing Skills with us here at the Frimley Phoenix.
I was joined today by Skipper Yogi, Baz, Jabley, Jinto, Mark. Luke showed up, dear old Sammy, and DHG, and our groupies the Dunfords were here. Regular viewers to the channel may think this looks rather like the second 11. Well, true, but officially, it was purely a warm-up friendly match prior to our first league fixture in 2 weeks' time. Our opponents were 4th Division Dogmersfield, and Yogi charmed or perverted the course of justice into forcing the opposition to bat first. We wanted a full game of it, of course, not 5 minutes while they walked us over. So here we go. A chance for everyone to blow the cobwebs off our gear and ourselves. Dan Hall-Galley to open the bowling. I should add that although it was sunny in patches, it was blinking cold out there. But thanks to the diligence of Skipper Yogi, who pretty much lived on the roller this week, lovingly manscaping the wicket so it was as firm as it possibly could have been after one of the wettest winters Britain has ever encountered. I do think it sent him slightly psychotic. He sent me a weird video to prove it.
Yeah, wife said this is a perfect job for me. She says I never know whether I'm coming or going. I really don't know what she means.
In the air and dropped. What was that about cobwebs? Yes. And punished. But the outfield was a little thick. Gotta hit it hard if it goes the whole way. My turn. Let's see if those winter nets have made me any better. I'll take a maiden to start with. Bosh! First boundary of the innings. And that's been properly pongoed. New viewers to the channel will be unaware of my proclivity to bowl the odd wide or 2, or 3. I'd like to boast that it's my intelligence to lull the opposition into a false sense of security, but that would be stupid. So there we are, virginity broken for 2024. There's another. Knuckleball gone wrong. Thankfully, only had 3 in the game. A swing and a miss. Not that time, and the chase is on. didn't make it. Boom! Obliterated! Fired down to Cop's corner. A mere whisker away. Dan off, Anil on. I didn't video him earlier. He turned up a little later than most. Batter doesn't wait long to get back to work though. Glorious sweep for 4. And now for every child. Here he is. Every child's favourite trampoline. It's Baz. Well, there's a delivery that shows cricket in all its excitement and exhilaration. Oh, that's better. Over-enthusiasm from Sammy. That's the way we like it. Oh, yes, gave that a proper lambing. Initially, you wouldn't have expected that one to go for 4. It was one of those annoying ones. Just dribbled over the line. Oh, another shout! And Sammy has a good point this time. I was there, I saw it, I agreed with him. But it is a friendly after all. League's the important one. Oh, through the gap and conquers the pole for the first time this year. Turned a country mile according to the one who delivered it. And who's to doubt him? Oh, would you look at that? First delivery of 2024 and he does that. Certainly not the shy and retiring type. Ah, synchronized umpiring. Needs a bit of work. Clouted again. A very healthy gathering of runs for Raza. Oh, Dan Galley, what commitment! Blowing off the cobwebs and changing the oil. What about that? Oh, a good shout. Oh, would you look at that? And he held the pose. Such was the wow factor it set off Baz's car alarm. Luke's bowels literally emptied themselves. He did that one-handed. Anyone for tennis? Oh! Chip shop battered! Oh, comes down the wicket, and Sammy stumps him! Stunning glove work by the keeper. Oh, lovely. And Dogmersfield lose their second. Luke Jenkins, who has never been called Jenkins, coming on to bowl. Hits it in the air, first delivery, and dropped! By me. In fairness, I had to dive for it. One I might have taken mid-season. That's my excuse, anyway. Quick signal taken. Risky one, straight to the fielder. Ooh. And now James Abley, coming on for a spot of leg spin. Oh, didn't pick up and Sammy missed it. Little nudge. Wants another quick single straight to the fielder. Been sent back. No! And a run out. Clean pick up by Anil and straight to Sammy behind the stumps. 3 down. In the air and flies inches past Anil. All the way to the boundary. Absolutely creamed. in a row, and that's got snow on it, all the way to Cop's Corner. And while we found the ball, the umpire thought he'd exercise, while Baz lives in an alternative space-time continuum. Great comeback by Luke. They were pretty certain. Oh, looking petrified. Cut away. Coolly stroked it. Saw Stars went for the glory and bowled clean through. Jabley takes the veils off. No, quite the contrary. The random didn't scare us off. It's Drinks. LBW appeal and given! How often does that happen? So soon after Drinks, and it's the danger man, Raza, just short of his 50. Leg side delivery and pulled away by Bashir. Starting to build a good little innings. Oh, that was a stretch. Wish he'd do that for one of mine. Biffed away by Roger. And the same by Bashir. Came to meet it. That's taken too long. It's gone to the boundary. In the air, a chance! Oh, falls just short of Jabley. Quick single. Needs a direct hit. Not quite. Well in by Luke. Oh. Well, he does exactly the same move on Saturday night. Difference is he wears a dress. Oh, malicious. Take your helmet off if you dare. Full toss, and he missed it. Well, they say the bad balls take wickets, and that was truly terrible. Skipper in, and there's a gimme for your first delivery. Eddie Bedford coming on to bowl. Solid start. Reached for it and cut away. The only blemish to a rather positive over. Mark Dawson to crank the engine into gear. Needs a bit of oil. Oh, that's it. Jumper's off. He means business now. A well-timed off drive, and it trickles towards the boundary. Here, here. Ooh, indeed. A leg side tempter, little snick, and Sammy makes no mistake. One in the book for Mark. Old friend Faisal Mahmood comes out to bat. Old habits die hard. Clocks one high in the air and Eddie underneath it. No, and he puts it down. Unlucky. Danhall Galley back on. Even the goalposts are scared of him. In the air again. Oh, and down again. Our fielding hasn't quite been up to par today. Great drive along the ground, and that's going the whole hog. Oh, beasted that! Umpire doesn't even bother to signal. He lets the square leg umpire do it for him. Boom! Mind the flight path! And that's it! What a way to bring up his 50! Well batted, Mansour Bashir! Solid boundary for Faisal. Two in, two balls. How about that? Stand and deliver. Make it 3. But Baz gets his revenge. 4th ball lucky, and Faisal falls for a well-made 20. Second spell for me. Gonna feel that one. Well, that's great. Ruin me figures. Well, so it seems runs were flowing off me, whilst Anil was tying up the other end. And with 2 overs to go, Mansour Bashir retired not out. A well-crafted innings. Let somebody else have a go. Oh, you're joking. Seems to have made no difference at all. And he picks my slower ball as well. Annoyed ain't the word. And that little bit of village brings the Dogmas Field innings to a close. And a fine tally they amassed. 248 for us to chase. A great innings by Bashir, with useful figures for Raza and Khan as well. Well, there were indeed a few cobwebs for us bowlers, but useful figures for Baz with 3 for 49, Luke with 2 for 39, and a wicket for both Jabley and Mark. And after the pitch inspector gave Yogi its core of approval, Dogmersfield had their pizza, and our innings was started. Jinto Francis and Samira Samaradunga opening the batting. A safe start. Oh, now, Jinto, no fishing. That's a solid crack, and Jinto gets off the mark. Go on, double it up. Sammy at the other end. And he's off the mark too. Probably his best shot. Anything off the legs, and it goes. On appeal. I wasn't sure what for, to be honest. It wasn't out. Nice firm drive by Sammy. Off the legs again. Calls for 2. Well, everyone on the boundary is saying go for 3, so they go. Needs a direct hit. Got it! Not out. Oh, the elegance of a left-hander. And he runs 2 as well. Up and over! And Sammy wants a second. Jinto's got to face it. This is going to be a running game. Call for 2. It's going for 4. First change. Skipper on. Another high one. And yet again over the field. Oh, don't put it there. Sammy has quick hands. And quick feet. Bet he fancies a third. He does. Keep going. Oh, lucky kept low. Oh, chance of overthrows. Oh, no, stop. Never run on a misfield. And there were quite a few there. Risky single. Direct hit might get him out. Oh, just made his ground. Beautifully cut away. Grace and dexterity. And a boundary achieved. Oh no! Just what we didn't want to see! Kept low and tied up Sammy in knots. But a good start, 71 for 1. Here's Jabley. Can he make a bang? Solid start-ish. No, he can't! Beautiful delivery! Bang on the off peg! What a jaffer! And just like that, it's 71 for 2. But here's Skipper Yogi. Let's see if he's got early season fire in his belly. Off the mark, first delivery. Marvellous. Case Ali back on. God blimey, Yogi having to run too. Won't be happy about that. Full toss, dealt with. Another high one for Jinto. Tough chance, and he put it down. It was a big ask, though, especially early season. Oh no, bowled right through the gap. The early season disappointment for the skipper. So it's me now, viewer, in slightly earlier than I would ordinarily be, but between you and me, and everyone else, these theatre bars won't man themselves. And I was nearly off straight away. Quick single. Well, I'm trying my best to get myself out. Like that. Icebreaker. Shackles are off. Shouldn't speak too soon, though. Drinks! With no drinks! Well, who wouldn't show that to his son 5 times? Faisal Mahmood on to bowl. Clock's ticking. Gotta go for it. High in the air and down mid-on's throat. That's me. Done. Off I go. Thanks for the memories. Now Anil comes to the wicket. The person who should have been in before me. He can give the ball a good old clout. Let's see when the floodgates open. Well, blessings are the son who is in the worst position possible. For the keeper. There we go. Just tickled it to the boundary. That one was a bit more of a firmer wallop. Now Jinto's got into the act. He's tired, poor love. Told me so. Was nearing 50 at this time as well. That's it. Get your skates on. Oh no, come on mate, don't cramp up now. That's the excuse you use when you get to 130. And what better way to reach a 50 than with a good old-fashioned boundary. Well done, Jinto. First 50 for the club. Made a 40-odd at the same time last year. Good to see the half done this year. Caught in 2 minds. Bit more of Yogi's coming and going. Oh, fine glancing blow. Nothing more infuriating to a bowler. Whereas that's just humiliating. And he's dosed out the same treatment once again. May as well write a prescription. Ha! Getting a little cocky, methinks. And finally skittled by the straight one. Jinto's fine innings comes to an end. 58. Absolutely marvellous. And after a long wait, in comes Mark Dawson. Best score of 91 last year. Let's see how he gets on. Ah, that's nice. Full bunger, and gives it the treatment. A nice, gentle way to get off the mark. Oh dear. Short-lived innings. What a shame. Suddenly we're 164 for 6. Still a good 80-odd off. Eddie Bedford in. Well, there's a nice start. Oh no, what's he done to himself? Poor thing, but what a good show of sportsmanship by Dogmas Field. Baz was straight out. Turns out that along with a damaged hand, he'd actually fallen on his bat and bruised a rib. Hopefully he'll be alright soon. He continued anyway, showing good solid grit. Oh yes, picked it up and sent it. Once more over the boundary, dear friends, once more. And with the kindly deflection of the 12th fielder, that single brings up a Nils 50. An innings of power and panache. He's not stopping. There's a game still to be won. He needs some batter. That ball is toast. And Eddie's vigil comes to an end. Well supported, champ. Here we go. Serve him some lettuce and he'll call you a rabbit. It's Baz. Ah, block that. Like a farmer's tractor on a country lane. There we go. Couple of cranks and the engine kicked into gear. Oh, unlucky bowler. Absolutely mutilated. I don't know who caught it, but it wasn't legal. Ah, stung by both the bat and the nettles it landed in. Oh, here we go. A quick single. And he makes it. You know, in his youth, Baz was a champion speed skater. He wasn't, but I kind of liked the idea that he was. And there we go. He falls. He had a crate of cider waiting for him. He's not sponsored, but if any brewers out there fancy it, he'll drink it for you. Now here's Luke. He's batted 30 runs off fewer deliveries before. He can help Anil. Come on, mate, I'll just talk you up. Do me a favour. Wants a single. Sent back by Anil. Can he make it? No, he can't. Oh, all too brief. What a tragedy. And the Phoenix are on the edge of a precipice. Only Dan Hall Galley can pull us out. And would you want anyone else stood at the other end if you were Anil? Well, I won't answer that. Come on, Dan. Show us your winter nets form. Oh, yes, that's right. Weren't able to make it. Never mind, as a warm-up friendly against an opposition 3 divisions higher than us, there's plenty that we can take away from the game. Great to be back out once again, and thanks to Dogmersfield for being such good sports. 248 to get, we fell 40 runs short. There's the final card, a fabulous 71 of 56 deliveries for Aniel, unbeaten of course, a wonderful innings by Jinto, and also Sammy looking in fantastic form as well, and a bowling card for Dogmersfield. Shared around very fairly, 3 wickets for Rata, 2 for Faisal Mahmood, and 2 for Jawad Raja as well. And if you want a detailed account of the other Phoenix-friendly match against Shalford, captained by Alan Doyle, Chairman Rob will have his weekly roundup out on Wednesday.
That's it. We're all done for the week. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.
Come on, you Phoenix! My dear old things. Farewell.